Hey guys, so I'm back with another video, and today I was looking at Vlad. He is a pastor. He has an online YouTube ministry, and I was watching one of his videos, and he was talking about rejection, and he shared his testimony or his story with rejection, and he shared a bit of his wife's story as well, and it really moved me because what I got from it was sometimes the stronghold of rejection can have subcategories like anxiety, maybe fear, maybe this false sense of boldness, but sometimes it's really the fruit of a tree called rejection. And for me, what often manifests from rejection that I carry, I feel like is anxiety. And although I feel like I've come a long way from where I started, every now and then I still get really anxious. So what I pull from Vlad's message about the stronghold of rejection, sometimes for me, anxiety can be the messy room in my house, but the tenant that lives in that room can be rejection. So sometimes I feel like we're trying to uproot things by pulling off all the fruit from the tree, but we're not dealing with the actual tree and the roots that come from it. So for me, it was like I kept trying to clean up this messy room called anxiety, and I'll clean it up and then I'll come back and then it's a mess again. And it's not just about cleaning up the mess of the room called anxiety. It's really about evicting the tenant called the stronghold of rejection. So for me, he had mentioned something else, that sometimes rejection or the fruit of rejection can show up in other areas of our lives, like friendships, relationships, career, positions, ministry, etc., etc. And sometimes those things are kind of like you kind of feel like you're attracting rejection in all areas. Well, sometimes it's not the church, sometimes it's not the friend, it's not the person who hurt you, it's not the mom, it's not the family member, it's not them or any of them. Sometimes it's you. Sometimes it's you in a way that, what am I carrying that I keep my lens and my perspective of everything, I keep ended up in a position of feeling rejected. Because it starts with me. Often people who carry rejection, and I'm talking about myself too, often see through the lens of they will reject. Often it's us rejecting us before anybody else can reject us. So for me, I think that was like a big issue with me. And I think the reason why, because I swear to you, like I ask God, like I feel like I'm casting down anxiety. Well, I wasn't dealing with the root of where my anxiety came from. So that's why it would kind of like come back up again. And so now for me, it's me dealing with the rejection within myself. And one thing Vlad said is, if we build up our spiritual immune system, if we feed off of the word, what are we ingesting? Are we ingesting lies about ourselves? Or are we digesting the truth in what Jesus said, the truth in what his word says? And I feel like if we believe what he says about us, then there won't be any room for the lies of the stronghold of rejection to be firmly rooted. So build your spiritual immune system first. Build that up. Strengthen yourself in the word. Deal with your belief system and what you're actually choosing to believe about yourself, because Jesus did give us authority, so we can choose what we believe about even us. And sometimes a part of dismantling rejection is knowing the truth, and the truth will set you free. A lot of people say that verse, just a part of that verse, the truth will set you free. Yeah, that's true. But you got to know the truth in order for the truth to set you free. So that just really ministered to me today. And I hope this ministers to you guys as well. I hope it helps somebody that, if you're dealing with rejection, this may help. I hope you guys have a blessed day, and I'll see you guys later.